No, quit. Hi. I don't even know if anybody's here yet, but hello. I am here with the Gasty Pants. He has pants, because he does. Look at the poofy pants. He's still purring. Oh, there are 5 people here? Why, hello. What do you do? Yes, you good kitty. Yes, you good kitty. I'm going to tell everybody in announcements in the Discord that we're here. I wonder if Vanessa's going to show up again. Because, hi, yeah, I know. Oh my God. I love you too. Hold on. He's on both of my arms and headbutting my hands while I type. He's a little insistent. That's my tea.
Feather duster in your ear.
Yes, hello. Ah. Hi, Zarquan. You have a pink hand for me like usual. Yes, you good kitty. Yes, you good kitty. Yeah. So I don't know how we should work that. Hi, Vanessa.
The answer is yes.
Yes, she will be here.
Yes, she will.
Because we were going to do the Freddy Krueger Lippstadt Surgeon Healer. So I was wondering if you're going to be here for that, which was your idea. Yes, I do. Yes. What? Hi. Where? What? Okay. Oh. So Zarquan, I don't know how we're going to do that teleporting thing. I don't know if, like, I like the idea of it being like a tree branches off, like you get the basic ability, and then you can either make it go faster, or you can make it, like, do more damage. Hi, Scaredy. Catu. Where does the 2 come from? I'm just wondering.
Tattoo.
Oh, tattoo? Like, Scaredy Tattoo? Wasn't there a Scaredy Cat's tattoo parlor that we went to?
Scaredy Cat's Animal Hospital.
No, there's a Scaredy Cat's tattoo parlor somewhere. Maybe it was just on a show I watched. I don't remember. Yes, I do. I like Ink Master and stuff like that. There's a little kitty in a box. There you go. Little box kitty. I'm working on a character portrait. Scaredy shared it pretty fast. Yeah, oh, did she already share it? Gast, I love you, but I'm sweaty, man. And your hair in my sweat is icky. It's just icky. It just is. Yes, I know. Oh, she shared the generator with you. I wasn't reading that carefully enough. I thought that she shared a picture. I was looking for the picture. Oh, gotcha. Eternal Warrior is really excited. He's hoping his wife is okay with the time he already agreed to. So once he finds that out, he'll confirm. I'm surrounded by kitties. Kitties at my feet, kitties at my hands. I can pet with both at the same time. Does anybody else have, like, opposable toes, like pick stuff up, like monkey toes? Yes, exactly. He said normally he has to get up at 2:30 in the morning, but he doesn't on Sunday. Okay, great. Hi. Kitties. That's a loot. Hi, you good boy. You're so big. You're so big. I was so worried about him when he wasn't eating because his teeth hurt. He's so freaking heavy now. It's all muscle. He's like a little kitty linebacker.
More like a big kitty linebacker.
Yeah, he's a big kitty linebacker.
He stands, if you get him up on his hind legs, he stands like, I don't know, almost 4 feet tall. Like,
Yeah.
he's stretched out. He's actually a really big cat.
It's okay, baby.
Maybe 3.5 feet.
He doesn't really mind, apparently, because he knows that I love him and he trusts me, even if he cannot hear me say that.
Cass is trying to knock over your.
Yeah, how's that? That's helpful as all hell. Thanks, man. What? You took away my target. I do use them for picking stuff up so I don't have to bend down and possibly throw it. Yes, yes. It's just convenient.
I wish I could.
You walk around without shoes and you have extra hands. Hello, if to be coder. Zarquan's flashing around his pink digits again. Okay, so like the Lepistat surgeon sounds good, but it's also really straightforward now. So does anybody have any other ideas that are really cool and interesting and we can still do the Lepistat surgeon if it doesn't work out for the other one? I just want like ideas and options for Halloween themed characters. Like my idea was, have you ever seen the Munchies? I want to make little critters there, or like the creatures from the Langoliers that just eat time. I would love to have just like a little creature that's just like a ball and teeth, and see if you can do that, and just like make it fly around or jump around and eat people, and preferably scenery too. Well, so far we have. Jesus Christ, we have damage covered. What did the Tanuki take? Oh yeah, champion. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. And shapeshifting. Okay, so the Tanuki has tanking down. The Tanuki is the tank. The stuffed Tanuki, the taxidermied Tanuki, this big, it's kitty big, kitty big, is the tank. Again, like the tiny sized animal is the tank. It works. So we have a tank, and Jesus Christ, does Pinhead deal damage? So much fucking damage. Baratho for a Langolier! Yeah! Maybe he's a corpse and has to keep fixing himself so he doesn't fall apart. I like that. That's cute. Zombie Wayang. Okay, is it me or is the Wayang the weirdest ancestry we have? And I know Kunrasu exist, but I feel like I understand Kunrasu philosophically. The Wayang are shadow puppets that were made of paper that are now an ancestry. I don't relate to the Wayangs. Hi, baby. He's looking at you.
Hi.
He's ready for snacks.
What? No, I don't have any.
But that's all he ever wants. Snacks and to be
Cuddles.
yeah. He wants cuddles. He wants baby cuddles. I had a dream last night that you had a little female kitten and it was talking to you in human.
Oh. Okay.
It was asking if you had too much wine.
Okay. Weird, considering I don't really drink wine.
It was a weird ass dream.
You often have weird ass dreams.
I do have weird ass dreams.
Don't do that.
Yeah, they should totally be able to just. They're a little satchel now. I guess you could do that, but it wouldn't be a Wayang, it'd be a pixie. Because they have the sleep as object thing. It's Shadowfolk, and they're awesome in my opinion, but yeah, they don't really have fixed form as far as I know. They can? Oh, that's right. You made one. It has all sorts of weird ass abilities. That sounds familiar now. They can flatten themselves. God, those are weird. So, Zarquan, we really are missing a healer. I mean, I guess technically the Tanuki could heal a little, but really that's not where his focus is. His focus is turning into a big ass form and ripping the shit out of things, or staying in champion form, and he's liberation. So, I mean, there's also a slight amount of debuffing you can do, a little bit. It's mostly for the focus point, for more shapeshifting. So the Tanuki is also an infiltrator, and because we have what's his name, Pinhead, such a horrible name. Um, he is also kind of an infiltrator in that he's a captain. So one of his pets is a tooth fairy, and it can sneak really damn well. So yeah, he can sort of do infiltration, but really the Tanuki is infiltration. And so far, Pinhead is the best at social interactions. It's kind of one-sided though. So, if we want someone else to do diplomacy well without just trying to capture and like torture people, then maybe somebody else could do that. But yeah, we already have a tank and damage dealer. I know, I've heard that about Doug Bradley, and the guy that was the character of Pinhead. And when he was out of costume and not wearing his pins, the rest of the staff didn't know who he was. They got catering and didn't give him any food because they didn't recognize him out of his makeup. Really sad. Whale cleric would work too. And commander with medical feats and Lepidstadt. That's an easy way to go Lepidstadt. That makes sense because the commander can take the medical stuff. But what's the feel of the commander that's a Lepidstadt surgeon? I guess it could just be Dr. Frankenstein. Hi, baby. What if Dr. Frankenstein had some sort of curse or disease that made his body start falling apart, so he had to start making himself into a flesh golem, so he's, like, covered in stitches? I guess, again, that would have to be a flesh warp, or it could just be flavor. Human cleric with ghoul archetype. 'Cause it's a thriller! I love the ghouls, so, like, the ghoul just works. Um, does it add anything to cleric? Like, it's all about eating people and moving fast. It gives you a melee bite. I guess if you make the, harbinger, but then we don't have a cleric, that's a tank. I guess if you do the war cleric, war priest. I'm sorry, does war priest still get the healing? The extra healing? I'm drawing a blank. War priest. Okay, yeah, you just don't get the domain. A ghoul cleric is a fun vibe. And mechanically, the commander with the medical feats and Lepidstadt surgeon works well. Yeah. Battle Harbinger is the one that loses it for auras. Does cleric have to have a connection to some sort of divinity? Maybe they did something against their deity's code and got the whammy put on them, and they are trying to get back in their good graces. They do have to have a connection to some sort of divinity, but it doesn't have to be a god. It can be like a divine feel or like nature, you know? There's not really a fallen cleric. It's a cleric that follows a deity or needs to atone. A fallen cleric is basically not all that useful. Like, it's not like they get evil spells now. I mean, I guess you could have them switch deities and go unholy instead of holy, but then they don't have a whole bunch of extra heal spells, which is the benefit of having a cleric as a healer. Yeah, a fallen cleric that's still useful is basically just story. Unless everyone is undead. That's a good point, Vanessa. We can easily rework the Tanuki. Just give both of them backgrounds of Revenant. Or there's another one that makes them undead. You get void healing. Yeah, Godless Cleric is basically a mystic. But you can also have a cleric that just follows like a divine concept. At least you could. I guess I could read that again. But I do like the idea of making everyone undead and then just having a fallen cleric. Because, like, everything runs off of unholy energy then. Was it the Sanguimancer? P-coder? I will look up the Sanguimancer. 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 From thirst of blood, thirst of blood. Blood shield, exsanguinate, transfusion. And venipuncture. This is a woefully underdeveloped archetype. This is sad. Really? Really? 5 feet. 5 feet. Vasodilation. Fuck, our connection's dying. Okay, it looks like everything's updated now. Where's my motherfucker? I don't mean a person. I mean, I said motherfucker and it's not showing up in chat. I was just wondering. Doesn't really matter. So vasodilation. Yes, I downloaded Frozen. Actually, I have Disney Plus because Frozen is cool. Mostly it's for Lilo and Stitch, actually.
Seriously, he watches it like almost daily, it seems.
It's a good movie. And it starts with a cool song and a good intro. You're back, Vanessa.